Guys, if there's a sugar daddy and they offered you $25,000 to eat your own poop on camera, would you do it?
Where is this video going? Who's going to see this video? Is there important details for
The
me?
sugar daddy.
Just the sugar daddy? It's not going to go on the internet or anything?
Just the sugar daddy.
Yeah, just the sugar.
Fuck yeah, I'm doing it for $25,000.
I'd eat 3 whole poops.
I'd do it for 10.
I'd do it for 25. I ain't going that
No,
low.
I would do it for 25 probably.
Are you kidding, Arch? You gag when the smell of poop.
Yeah, I'm
How
not
the
saying
hell are
I
you
would-
going to eat it?
I'm not saying I would do it easily. I would do it though. That's $25K. Why
you
not?
wouldn't do it. I know you can't do it.
No, I would. Look, I'm gagging at things all the time. I'm not getting paid $25K. I'm doing this and gagging for free. I'm gonna gag the fuck out of this if it's $25K. We're not gonna put this in the podcast.
Why
It's
not?
going in.
Why?
I'm just thinking about
I
what
like
I'm saying
this.
right now. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the CLOUT podcast. This is our first episode, first episode, where we're going to talk about content creation and creators in the content creation scene. The first episode is going to be a focus on half and half because that is the three of us. My name is Arch JP.
My name is Shuri Kento.
And my name is Sushi Potato.
Yeah, that's sushi potato, all right. Um,
By the way, did we get the clout name?
we did. I locked in CLOUT, so no risk of making the podcast and then someone taking the name. So
We should name it podcast.
You mean Pog.
yeah, be very clear. That's just sounded like she said, let's just name it podcast.
Podcast.
That sounds pogus.
Poggers. She sometimes sushi goes very British with certain words.
Water.
Yeah, water.
I want to drink some water right now. 1 second, guys. Let me do a little slap.
It sounds like she's putting it on, but she really says the word water, like water, like all the time. It's really strange. So our first episode of CLOUT, and like I said, we're going to be talking about half and half, more of a focus on how that came about, and I guess a little bit of direction with the podcast, like where we're going to go with this. Who is half and half, and how did we get our start?
I definitely do advertise on, we all do, on our medias about half and half, but we never really go into it because we just, don't have any time. So today is the time we're going to be able to appreciate.
It's a great way to start
Half and
a
half.
conversation about our YouTube. We just don't have time for it.
But now we do.
So just to let you know, direction 1 year, almost 2 years now, right? 2 years ago, we actually started a YouTube channel called Half and Half. The reason why we started calling it Half and Half is because we all are half. Ken, what half are you?
So I'm half Asian, half American. That's why yellow and white, half and half. That's the colors of half and half.
You know, the question that we always get is, what are you? And yeah,
It's kind of a weird question when you think about it.
right?
What are you? It's like,
Yeah, what makes you think you can do a podcast?
yeah, we had that. I was out live streaming, and another live streamer I bumped into. I was really excited to see them, firstly, and I was like, hey, life's going pretty good, doing a lot of things, starting a podcast soon. And this guy's like deadpan, like just full seriousness, looks me dead in the fucking eyes, and he goes, what makes you think you can start a podcast? And I was like, he said it, like the way because of who he is, I didn't take it like it was hostile, but it was a good question. And it really,
I was watching. You were like,
it shook me. It shook me. I was like, oh shit. What do I say to this? Yeah, but what he meant was like, what's the purpose of it? And like, does it have a special message or something? Like, do you have But he said, do you have a special voice? And I was like, the fuck does that mean?
Ichi, ni,
Yeah, like we're just gonna auto tune our whole podcast or something. Welcome to CLOUT. No, that's no, but I mean that raises a good point. So CLOUT's goal, or at least what we plan to do with this podcast moving forward, is that after we do this episode, we're going to kind of have a focus on our guests who come in and speak, and they're all going to be content creators themselves. We'll get into like a bit of behind the scenes about them, so you guys can learn about your favorite podcast, your favorite content creators, and perhaps like encounter some new ones. So It's a win-win for everyone, especially us.
I think the first direction's going to be most. Hey. I think the first direction's going to be mostly in Japan, and hopefully, maybe when the borders open up, we can have more different IRL streamers coming on.
I mean, even just starting in Japan alone, it's going to take us a while. We got a lot of episodes planned. But yeah. Anyways, back to Half and Half. We started that 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
What kind of channel was it, Ken?
It was kind of like a Japanese channel, like a Japanese YouTube channel. We did a bunch of Japanese like variety things, but also just like fun things in general.
Mm-hmm. Like lots of challenge videos and like look at this weird thing that you can buy in Japan sort of stuff. Lots of food stuff as well, actually, at the beginning.
Yeah.
I remember our parents were very interested in our show, but I remember at the end, my dad was like, "Enough with this food stuff."
Oh yeah, the food things were the easiest to do.
They were super easy, and they were like fun to make because you just sit there and eat, man.
Except the Sakura video, I felt sick. I was dying.
Hated that. So in Japan, there's like Sakura season. It's in autumn.
April.
Spring.
Yeah.
Well, like
Cherry
March,
blossom.
April, May, depending on the area.
It's like around springtime, and it's like when all the cherry blossom trees go pink, and Japan really celebrates it because everything in like the stores is pink. Everything is Sakura flavored, and we were like, "Yo, let's make a Sakura special video," and we just bought so much of these Sakura flavored things. I liked it. It was my first time. I was like, is it flavored like the tree? Apparently it's flavored like the flowers.
It tastes like strawberry with like more artificial.
Yeah, I didn't mind, but Ken kind of died on that
Yeah,
one.
I felt so sick after.
It's okay. You died on the spicy challenge. He dies on the Sakura challenge.
And you died on the bug video.
Yeah, we all died at some point in the videos. You guys want to see that? What happened was we started to get a little bit lazy, I would say. Editing takes quite a while, right? Like, Ken, how long would you edit a video?
Maybe like 7-8 hours.
A long time. We really tried hard.
And this is like 7 or 8 hours for like maybe at most like a 12-minute video. It's like a lot of work.
Yeah.
And so while Ken was like editing videos, Arch was also kind of editing videos. They kind of took turns. I was doing the whole behind the scenes of how to get this thing out and about.
We'll get to that. Yeah, that's a whole thing.
Should we actually get into that?
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
It's interesting.
But yeah, and then what happened was Arch kind of drifted towards Twitch. And
it's like, I've heard it mentioned or described this way before, but it's like making videos on YouTube is like, it's like a groove, like a habit. Like you're releasing videos, you're making them, and once you like fall out of that habit, then it's hard to get back into it. And I fell out of it first because I was like, yo, Twitch live streaming, I can make money playing games? Barely. Let me tell you, barely. But yeah,
You made a decent amount.
I made a decent amount, but that's just because I had a lot of generous friends at the time. And then, we slowly started moving all towards Twitch, primarily because the potential for money was a bit higher.
It was rewarding.
It takes a long time to start making money on YouTube. There's if any of you guys listening are YouTubers, you got to get 4,000 watch hours,
4,000 watch hours, 1,000
subscribers, and then you qualify for ad revenue. And ad revenue, unless you're getting a lot of watches or a lot of views, it's not that much. It takes a long time. Whereas Twitch, you get direct donations, which is kind of funny. We're kind of dissing on YouTube right now, plugging Twitch. This is going on YouTube. That is kind of amusing. That's our channel. If you guys want to go check it out, it's Half and Half on YouTube. So that's half N, like the letter N, half, no spaces. It should come up. The videos are great. The videos are really funny. Like they're even good to for us to rewatch now.
I like the bug video.
Yeah, the bug video is funny.
Alright, kind of off topic. What do you think about like people going from Twitch to YouTube?
From Twitch to YouTube,
Like Ludwig and a bunch of other people.
Oh, that whole thing. I guess that is quite topical at the moment. Yeah. Erica and I discussed this earlier. A lot of people will probably follow suit, and I understand. but I see that as potential. Like, it's a lot of opportunity for smaller streamers like us, because with the big like personalities leaving Twitch, that leaves more leeway for other people to move into those positions. The reason they're moving is because YouTube is looking out for their bigger creators more, right? And Twitch is neglecting them. But as a smaller streamer, moving to YouTube isn't really going to make a huge difference. Especially now when we're small streamers, we've worked pretty hard to establish our communities now. If we move to YouTube, we'd kind of have to rebuild that. Pretty difficult. So, I don't know. I see it as an opportunity. For them, yeah, great. If they're making more money, they're getting treated better. I think it's good. Yeah, that's my take on it.
Remember what happened to Mixer?
Oh my god, okay, that's
Mixer?
something I've freaking learned recently that's actually crazy to me. So Mixer went down. It was like last year?
Oh, the one before Twitch.
The platform, yeah.
I heard a couple of streamers that do IRL in Tokyo were in Mixer.
Yeah, they came over to Twitch. I think we know a couple of them.
I think one of them's Cash.
Yeah, Cashmere was talking about it to me a couple of streams ago.
Yeah, it's so something that I learned here. It's so a lot of Mixer was trying to build their platform, and obviously to do that they need some like big personalities to come over to their platform. Yeah. So they would pay like established streamers like a large sum of money to be exclusive to Mixer. Ninja was one of them. Do you know how much money he got offered?
I thought Ninja was always Twitch.
No, he was. He got paid a $100 million contract to switch to Mixer.
For how long?
Permanently, forever.
Oh,
and then you know what's crazy? Mixer goes down. Ninja goes back to Twitch, and he still gets the money. They're legally obliged to pay him that.
Oh, dang.
So he fucking got off with a good deal. He's back on his platform with $100 million contract more. Like,
oh, wait, but if Mixer's gone, how do they
pay?
They have to pay him. They're legally obliged. If they go, if their platform goes down, then they still have to pay him. Like, for example, if you for example, this podcast, say there's a new streaming a podcast streaming platform that releases, and they pay us to be exclusive to them. We're like, yep, sure, sign the contract. $50,000 a month, sure, cool. We join up with them. We release 2 podcasts. Then their platform goes down. They legally have to pay us whatever we're owed, and we just go back.
But what if they're bankrupt and they can't?
We're still owed the money. We get that money somehow. They have to pay. They're obliged to contractually.
Wait, $100 million a year, or $100 million just?
It was $100 million one-off, like.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
one-off. Okay.
So he got a lot of money for that. You guys seem very fucking low energy though.
What? Okay, guys, we filmed the first time, and then this was all new stuff. So I was like, "Oh, dang, I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that." And now we're kind of reiterating stuff. So now I'm like, "Okay, I heard this before." That's why I brought up a new topic.
No, it's good. I appreciate it. No, it's just funny because the first thing I thought of was that I just when I locked in the name CLOUT for our podcast, I had to write out a description, and the first line was high energy, low seriousness, and we're all here like
we're like
so
dead
guys,
right
we're
now.
on YouTube
okay, guys.
for 2 years.
Guys, it's also like 9 p.m. at night. I just got home.
We all
took
just
a
got
shower.
home from work. Yeah,
I also ate a big meal, and
Kent's like, I just ate so much food, I can't do the podcast.
People fat, people fat.
People fat everywhere. What's your favorite episode?
I really like the poo-poo one. So, just...
We had a poo-poo episode? Like, us taking shits in the bathroom?
Just to give you some context, guys. It was...
Guys, just visualize it.
Okay, so in Dokyo-Hote, which is a store in Japan that has all these freaky kind of things, right? You can get these pills and these kind of weird kind of things that you can ingest.
Oh, the powders, yeah.
The powders. Yeah. For like $5. So I was like, you know what? We can try it. Do it for the video, right? Do it for content. And so we brought it home. And we decided to do it. And first one was like this like fizzy powder. Oh,
I liked that. It was supposed to make you burp.
You were sick after that.
No, it was like burp powder. You put, I think you're supposed to, were you supposed to put it straight in your mouth?
I think you put
it straight in my mouth. Yeah, was I supposed to?
I don't know.
Were you supposed to put it in a glass, maybe.
I think you were supposed to put it in a glass, but the thing is, what we love doing is like Arch is full on like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and he puts it in his mouth, and then
it was great. I just shoved all this whole packet of powder in my mouth,
and then
I just shoved water in there, and then I thought I was just gonna swallow it or something, and it would make me burp, but it foams. It like expands in your mouth. It was sour. It tasted pretty good, like kind of lemony. But yeah, suddenly my whole mouth is full of foam. I'm just like, oh my god. It was crazy.
And the thing is, like, I love how in the video you could see that Kent and me, we're like about to try. We look like we're trying it, but we're like looking at Arch.
They always fake me out like that. I'm just like, you know what? I'm here to make content. I don't know what you guys are doing.
We play it safe, but we make content too.
Yeah, no, I thought it didn't work, and then we just waited for like 5 minutes, and then these guys had it, and we were just talking, and then suddenly I just can't stop like burping.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
just burping constantly. It was crazy. It works.
And then the next thing after that is we drag out the poop. There's this poop part.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah. So apparently, no. I realized I agreed with you without thinking. No, it was not good.
Arch agrees.
It was what, reincarnated dog shit.
No,
Sorry.
Yeah, that means can you eat it in Japanese?
Hi.
That's what it said on the packet. We didn't.
Yeah, we took it out, and the sniff of that just.
Well, I mean, it's literal dog poop. Like,
I honestly, I see dogs shitting on the street, and it doesn't smell as bad as.
I mean, look, dogs eat their own shit, so why can't we?
Yeah.
Eat other dogs' shit, not our own.
Oh, actually, there was that one question. Remember? So if there's a sugar daddy, right, and they offered you know this question, right? Ken?
Guys, if there's a sugar daddy and they offered you $25,000 to eat your own poop on camera, would you do it?
Where is this video going? Who's going to see this video? Is there important details for
the sugar daddy?
Just the sugar daddy? It's not going to go on the internet or anything?
Just the sugar daddy.
Yeah, just the sugar.
Fuck yeah, I'm doing it for $25,000.
I'd eat 3 whole poops. Actually, maybe not that.
You're having the sugar daddy's poop.
Oh, not our own.
Oh, yeah, they did say that.
Oh, it's a little bit more question.
Depends if what he ate the day before. And
I mean, you're not going to know that until the poop's in front of you. You have to agree before you're going to find
but
that
what
out.
if it's like red?
I guess you're stuck, man. You got to do it. I'd do it for 10.
I'd do it for 25. I ain't going that
No,
low.
I would do it for 25 probably. Yeah. It really depends as long as no one sees that video. As long as it's just the sugar daddy.
I mean,
I'll eat some
would
shit.
it be bad if someone saw the video?
Probably.
Are you kidding, Arch? You gag when the smell of poop.
Yeah, I'm
How
not
the
saying
hell are
I
you
would...
going to eat it?
I'm not saying I would do it easily. I would do it though. That's $25,000. Why
you
not?
wouldn't do it. I know you can't do it.
No, I would. Look, I'm gagging at things all the time. I'm not getting paid $25,000. I'm doing this and gagging for free. I'm gonna gag the fuck out of this if it's $25,000. We're not gonna put this in the box.
Why not?
Going in.
Why?
I'm just thinking about what I'm saying
this.
right now. No, I'm just kidding. We'll see.
We'll see.
Would you do it?
Me?
Yes.
She already has.
Oh yeah, she did it for $500.
What are you talking about? I've never done anything.
We have
like
a video,
this.
guys. We'll roll
What
the
the
clip.
fuck? No, that's not true, guys. Whatever Ken's saying.
I mean,
is
that's
bullshit.
career ruining, right? Like if that video gets around, it's pretty
Not
bad.
for a dude.
Not for a dude. You don't think so?
Like
For anyone.
if people would just think it's funny.
Okay.
Like
let
someone...
me put this into perspective. If you see Pokimane eating shit, a video of her eating shit off the floor and getting paid money for it, is it on a plate? I don't know. Is
it's
it like
with forks and knives?
Oh Jesus!
So it's fancy.
I mean, actually,
That would
scat play is really popular. So I feel like
What's scat play?
it's like poop fetish. It's really popular. I feel like people might actually be into that. Yeah, never mind. I take it back.
But that would trend
Maybe
so
it's career
much.
making.
Yeah, that's what
on
I
the
was.
flip side of that, who knows?
There was a person that like licked a toilet for TikTok.
Oh, dude, on the plane during COVID.
I don't remember. I've never watched the video, but I heard
dude,
about
they
it.
got so much negative publicity.
Yeah, but
I
they
heard
did
about
get a lot of publicity.
Yeah, but it was negative. They're nobody now. Like,
Really?
You don't lick a toilet seat in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah, but everybody was. I heard it so many different places. I was like, "Who's this girl?"
Yes,
that...
but like that's bad publicity. You don't want bad publicity.
Speaking of this, there was that girl that ate a sorry.
And there's like blah 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 blah.
She's you know Donnie from the Wild Thornberries.
I don't know, Donnie.
You're too young, Ken.
Guys, listen to my voice.
Go ahead.
So apparently there was this girl who ate a tampon, and like
I
she
heard about
became
that.
very famous, and she said she was more famous than Ariana Grande, and she made a Twitter status, and then Ariana Grande actually replied to her tweet and said, "At least I'm not famous for a damn tampon."
You mean that? I mean, that's smart.
Yeah. You know what I heard about today? Kind of on a similar topic, like using that to like. Well, I mean, she wasn't intentionally trying to use that, but did you hear that Ludwig's experiment of starting a new YouTube account?
Oh, Mongol.
Well, I don't know what it was, but I heard about this today. So he did this thing where he started a new YouTube account, didn't tell anyone like about it that it was him. He's not allowed to use his face or his voice, but he's just gonna try and get as many views as possible, right? And so what he did is he made a video, and in the first 4 days he had like 11K like subscribers and thousands of views or some shit like that. And so what he did was he made an entertaining video that people would like, and to get the exposure, he went on Mizkif's stream and donated $50. And he said, "This streamer said you are this YouTuber said you are like the coolest streamer or something." And Mizkif brought up the video. He was intrigued, so he brought up the video on his stream, and everyone watched it. And he liked the video, so it hooked him, and he watched the whole video. And then he got a bunch of publicity from that, because he made a video with great content, and then he got the exposure through that. Isn't that crazy?
Ludwig's also make a ton of different YouTube. I saw his he's a Mongol male.
I don't know.
And
what is that?
It's like where he just his voice, and he just giving advice. Oh no,
really?
I think he's in some of them. And,
interesting. Yeah. But so apparently he thinks that blowing up on YouTube is a skill and not luck.
Yeah, that's what all YouTubers say.
Mm-hmm. So I guess we just suck.
Yep.
On that topic, do you want to talk about how Half and Half kind of got the ball rolling?
This isn't the kind of skill that you're trying to get.
This is absolutely look.
This is stupid.
Yeah, let's preface this. We do not recommend doing this.
I don't want to talk about it.
No,
anymore
go ahead. We should address it.
Well, the thing is,
it's not the best way of growing your YouTube channel. It just worked for us.
Well, we're kind of small, so I wouldn't.
People always say that the first 1,000 subscribers are the hardest in YouTube, and I believe that.
I think we should up our skill game though after hearing that. I'm thinking of ways, but just to let you know, what happened was a lot of people are on YouTube these days. We have people from India, Philippines, a lot of countries over there, I guess you would say. And so what happened was I joined all these Facebooks because I wanted to really, really have this discoverability on our YouTube channel. Because I don't know, for me, I thought it was also a little bit of skill.
Well, we didn't know how to grow, right? So,
no.
Facebook groups are the obvious way to do that.
Even Twitch, too.
Even Twitch. There's Facebook groups for anything you can think of. There's some weird shit, too, but
wait, for
I don't
what?
know from experience.
I'm actually not in any Facebook group.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, except, clubs.
You're not in the Facebook orgy group?
There's a Facebook orgy group?
Yeah, go every
I thought
every
Facebook
Friday
is
to the
dead.
meetings.
Facebook's dead. Do people even use Facebook?
The groups, yeah, it's great for promotion. That's how we started out on Twitch. Is we would post that we're going live in a Facebook Twitch group.
So I joined all these group pages. It was subs for subs. Get yourself to monetization real quick.
Monetization.
Someone fart. Just kidding. Keep going, Erica.
I don't smell a fart, but whoever smelt at Delta, guys.
Whoever rhymed at the crime.
Oh.
Guess what? I just rhymed.
Oh, dang.
Oh, shit.
It was me all along.
I knew it.
But yeah, so I joined all the groups, and then one day, this lady, she said, "Hey, can we message?" So I was like, "Yeah, sure." So we started messaging, and she says, Welcome to our group.
To our cult.
Please join our Discord." And I was like, what the fuck is this, right? And she sent me all these pages of rules and regulations of how to get to watch hours. And so what exactly they did was they made a WaterFox. So there's all kinds of browsers. WaterFox, Firefox.
See, I find that funny. I've never heard of
Brave.
WaterFox. That sounds like Daiso Firefox.
WaterFox, GreenFox.
Yeah, like they have Brave, Microsoft Edge, all those different tabs. And you have to have 10 of them. So depending on your certain computer, the more you had. So if you had a
So why did you have to have different browsers? Because YouTube doesn't detect it as from the same...
yeah. They don't detect it as the same source. And so you have all these 10 windows open with this playlist of everyone's...
Yeah, you're farming views, basically.
Pretty much. But you have to start at a different video so they don't think it's spam.
Yeah.
And then after that, once you finish it, you have to delete the history and do it again. And so every day, you had to like take screenshots and send it. Send it to show proof of the time, what day you're doing it. And it was super intense, like I've never imagined. And so I was doing that for quite a while, for a bit. And it actually really worked for the view-wise. But then later on...
you were in quite high demand, though, as well, because you're CPM, right?
That was after I got monetized.
Oh, yeah.
So after I got monetized, everyone wanted someone who was from America or from Japan or somewhere really westernized countries, because we have higher CPM, which means that we have more money to
per
get
ad
them.
view, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, it was crazy. And also I ended up becoming like a moderator. Like I was like an intense job.
Welcome, Erica. Congratulations. You have been promoted to cult officer.
And as a moderator, I get more time.
Yeah, she gets given a whip, and she gets to whip all the little YouTubers trying to grow.
Whip.
Give me your daily screenshots, fool.
Yeah, and it was crazy how many people like scammed me. They would send me the same screenshot, but they would hide the time and everything, or they would skip videos and you see the certain same time, or they Photoshop it.
That's what I said last time. It's like, surely it takes more effort to Photoshop an image than to actually just do it, right? Like the amount of time you have to...
I guess so, but to be honest, my computer died. It went rip, and then now I had to get an Alienware, so... But yeah, that's kind of the story about YouTube. So we kind of grew, and we got to monetization. And then it kept going, and I just didn't want to do anymore. It was a lot of time.
Yeah, they expect you to just keep going. It like doesn't end.
No.
As for the next 3 episodes, we're gonna be doing what we're calling a streamer spotlight, where we talk about each individual. We're gonna start with Sushi Potato. Then I believe we're gonna go to Kent. I'll be lost. And then we'll start bringing on guests. So if you guys have any requests for content creation, did that just turn off? Did that camera just turn off, bro?
Yes.
I thought you said there was like 3 hours.
Yeah, do you want to fix that real quick?
Yes, I'll do that real quick. Sorry. Want to talk about what happened recently? You were watching a stream.
What?
You were watching a
One
stream.
of the feet streams?
And it was like someone, kind of new, but not really new, with like...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. That's a good one. So, there's this streamer. Look, we're not gonna name anyone. And I just want to say that if we talk shit about someone on this podcast, we don't mean anything bad by it. It's always just roasty talk shit, okay? Unless we explicitly say, fuck this person in particular, we have nothing against them. But in saying that, there's this guy that, he's a very small streamer, kind of like just starting out sort of thing. I encountered him on my good friend Anna Beezy's stream.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to go that in depth. Now people can figure it out.
Nah, she has a lot of viewers, don't worry. But that was like maybe 5 months ago. And I wasn't really doing anything the other day, and I went on Twitch, and he was streaming, and I was like, oh, okay, like, I'm free. I haven't really seen this guy in a while. He's got like no viewers right now. I'll jump in and say hi. I jump into his stream, and if any of you guys have watched a streamer setting up their stream or have tried to set up stream elements, there's like this screen. It's like a gray screen, and it says like looking for game or something, like something. It's trying to detect the game capture, right? Yeah. And his title is Drunk Valheim, and I'm like, this isn't Valheim. This isn't anything. And I'm just like, okay, he's just setting up. So I just waited a couple minutes, and all of a sudden I just hear like these repetitive moans, and I'm like, no.
He's having sex during his stream.
It sounded like an audio clip. It was the same thing over and over, and I was like, there's no way this is like, I'm not correct about this. In my head, I was like, I just put it all together instantly. I was like, he got drunk, he streamed, he forgot to turn off his stream, and now he's playing a hentai game, and he's broadcasting it without knowing. And I was like, no, surely not. And I stayed in for like 20 minutes just listening, and I was like, yeah, this is exactly what's happening. I showed Sushi, and she fucking recorded some of it. We have a little recording.
Are we actually going to play it?
No, we're not going to.
Okay.
No. And then I showed my good friend and my streaming technician, Akavas. I showed him, and he was watching, and he just couldn't believe it. We were laughing so much. And then I tried to unfollow and refollow, so it came up with a notification to let him know. And I said something first. I was like, "Hey, bro, at least show us the hentai." He didn't see it. And then I was like, "Dan, you have to follow him for that notification. You have to." It took a bit of convincing. He was like, "Fuck, okay, I'll do it." He clicks it, and this loud fucking notification comes up. Everything stops. He cuts the stream in that moment. Erica checks. The VOD's gone as well. We caught him. We fucking caught him. We caught him in the act. It was so funny. So funny, man, but very unfortunate for him.
At least he didn't get banned.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't,
Yeah.
you know. But man, he's lucky that he's not a big streamer. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
Remember to turn off your streams when you're done. Oh my god. He messaged me afterwards too, and he was like, "Hey man, don't judge me for my hentai." And I was like, "Nah, it's all good, dude. Don't worry."
Should we go around saying
dick size?
No. Oh well, if you're big, just kidding. No.
I think we'll save a couple episodes to get that intimate with the
Yeah,
the podcast.
Maybe when we're actually drunk for once.
I actually don't really know, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, okay, look, I was like, we don't want to get into this. I'm gonna get into this. Who measures their dick?
Oh my god, yesterday, dude, 2 days ago on my stream, right? Someone hands me a chocolate banana, and this guy comes out with a full-on measuring tape and starts measuring the banana and goes, "Oh, good size."
How many?
Good size.
The thing is, even centimeters. If someone's like, "Oh, my thingy's 10 centimeters," I'm like,
look, the only time I measured my dick was
like
back
4?
in high school. Like, I feel like if you're measuring your dick at this age, there's like a degree of insecurity or something, right?
well, I'm still in college. I feel like
Okay,
college.
you're fine to measure your dick. You still have a pass.
There was some person who sent me a dick pics, and it had a measuring tape next to it.
Oh, was that?
There's this old
Yeah.
Reddit meme. It was like a thread that was going around like a few years back, and I can't remember what it was, but they were showing it was how big their poop was. They made a big poop log, and they had this giant like banana, or it wasn't an apple. I can't remember. It was one of them. I'm gonna go with banana, and it was next to the poop log, and it was like banana for scale. And then suddenly everyone was memeing this, and they were like trying to show, like, if I was trying to show someone like, "Oh, look at this cool Pokeball I got," they'd have a banana like next to it, and they'd be like, "Banana for scale." It was this huge meme, and that's what I'm thinking about here, like sending a dick pic but with a banana next to it.
I can see that.
Just be like, "Hey, you like my dick? Banana for scale."
Oh. But bananas are so different sizes. You can get a small banana.
Yeah, I
and a
know,
big
but like,
banana.
like if you produce a huge shit log and the banana is barely like a quarter of the shit log, I'd say that's a pretty big log.
Speaking of poop and dicks,
where can you go with that?
I don't know. I was just trying to make a transition.
There was this like Taiwanese lady who knows everything about everyone's lives.
Or like a fortune teller.
Kind of like that. And she said
I
that
don't believe
Kent
her.
I don't
was
believe in
former
that kind of stuff,
Buddhist. He was a former Buddhist in his
Kent?
past
Oh,
life.
in his
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that person, I feel like that person's not legit, but Erica went to some... Wait, are you allowed to say this?
That's fine.
Erica went to some person in Rhode Island and was like... I don't remember. I forgot most of the story. But like,
Wow.
apparently it was legit. Or at least...
How was it legit?
Like, she
Should we go
knew
into
everything about her past, right?
So, I don't know if anyone knows about this, but it's
And
a
my
thing
mom
called
said.
Reiki. Have you ever heard of Reiki? So,
Is it a Japanese
There's
thing?
like a...
Like, what is the word Reiki from? What
It's
culture
a Japanese.
is it? Japanese.
Yeah.
Is it Japanese?
It's a Japanese type of energy healing.
Okay.
So,
And this was in Rhode Island?
This is in Rhode Island. So
Okay.
Kent and I were living in Massachusetts.
This is Erica's college friend.
Yeah.
right?
My college friend's teacher. But
Teacher.
the thing is, she
Sounds
actually
like
has
a
this like
cult.
magical power where she could do Reiki. But like Reiki is usually just normally you just take away the energy. But she has this powerful way of sensing about like you're live and can feel everything.
Okay.
It's really interesting.
You should
because,
get
like,
to the factual. Well, I guess not
well,
factual.
the thing
but,
is, like, I was going through a rough time at that time.
Same.
I just quit university, becoming a musician, and I was just having a rough path. And so my friend said, "Why don't we go here?" So we went there, and we got to the house.
Is this gonna look weird on video? I'll change my setup.
Sorry, guys. Kat's doing a weird little move right now.
Oh, yeah.
And what happened was I got there. I said hello. And she's like, "Oh, hi."
Hello.
And she had everything written down on paper about me already. And she said I was like channeling you from like
She just
the
goes through a
car.
file like, this looks like this girl.
No.
They're just preset things, man. It's like a horoscope. They say the most general shit, and then you're just like, oh, this applies to
No,
me.
but this was specific.
Okay, what
stuff.
was specific about it?
I don't remember what she said, but
I actually had the sheet, but I don't remember where I put it. But it was saying like, first off, like it seems
This
like
month you will become hungry.
Do you wanna
no,
That's me!
she predicted stuff that I was thinking at that moment.
Oh yeah, she even predicted about Ken too.
Like, because I was like considering these different paths, and she
Right.
said exactly
Wait.
those paths, and
It's-
I've never even told my
it's
mom
crazy.
or my sister.
Because like, so what happened was I was not actually really close with Ken at the time, but she was telling me about like
We
you
hated
know,
each other.
Ken.
actually.
We actually really hated each other.
I hated everyone, to be honest.
Yeah.
I hated people. I had just hated people in general. Just kidding.
But so what happened
I was going through a rough time.
she was saying like, yeah, like your brother, like no one knows what they're really trying to do. Your brother, first of all, was planning to go to military, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I was like, yo, what if I become like one of those like navies, like that
Like a
Navy
SEAL.
and like, because I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was like,
Imagine Kent being the next John Cena.
who's John Cena?
You don't know who John Cena is?
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh no, guys! I was like, I felt like I had to get my shit together. Like, I was at the lowest low.
Yeah. But she was saying all these like random things, right? And I was just like, I don't
Can
believe it.
you go into detail? Because I remember you said a bunch of things. I was like, wow, but I don't remember anything you said.
Dude, it's
Sorry.
becoming way in the past, but I'll try to remember what she said.
Oh, is this like private info that you don't want to bring up? Okay, I understand now. I understand why she's. I think
silence.
I think I remember what she was saying. Yeah.
I think it's a bit too personal, but like whatever she said all these things to me, told me like, oh, you like this, you like that. You're going to go to Japan as well, or California. Those are the two places I think you'll be going to.
And she doesn't know anything about it.
She doesn't know anything about me. And she was talking about, this is what your brother's thinking, this is what your mom's thinking, this is what your grandparent is thinking. And it was really freaky because I didn't believe a lot of the stuff. I was like, oh, she's not telling the truth.
Can you actually say some, or is it too personal?
I don't know.
Because I think I remember most of or some of the stuff that she said.
Look, I don't
You can talk about it
believe
if you
in
want.
this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, and I don't even know how to explain how she knew this stuff, but I still don't believe it.
Oh no, I watched a David Dobrik podcast, and
It's-
then like they said a bunch of stuff about like David Dobrik and Jason Nash, and I was like, and they were like freaking out,
Really?
and I was like, the thing is, I've never been to one, so like
Neither, which is probably a big reason why I don't believe it.
So like if I actually go to one and I like physically experience it, and it's like things that like she could not know about me, then I would be like, oh,
Could they not
okay.
just be like a professional in psychology, like reading people? You know how there are people who are really good
But
at
the
reading.
thing is, I didn't believe half of the things like about the military for Ken. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And
But
then
it was
later on,
actually,
like I talked to Ken a year ago. I'm like, she was saying some BS thing about like military, and Ken's like, what?
He's like, yeah,
I
I signed up.
Yeah, so I was just like, oh fuck, okay. So,
Crazy man.
but yeah, what did you remember? Because I actually don't really remember at this
I think
point.
it was mostly to do like past, like, isn't it past like relationship stuff?
Yeah, a lot of past relationship stuff. It was pretty sticky and kind of just like about music, and it's really complicated. I don't want to go into it.
We can just cut it out.
Yeah, we'll be here for a while. So
thank you for listening to our first CLOUT podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully next time we'll have some more energy.
Excuse me.
Hopefully next time we'll be a bit more entertaining. No, it was fun. I do enjoy these podcasts so far.
Yeah, guys, I think if we film it on the first take, there's more like, oh my god, I didn't know about that. So
if you want to catch more of us, we are on Twitch fairly regularly. Twitch.tv/ArchJP.
Shurikento, Shuriken, and then Toe.
Yeah, like not like T-O, not T-O-E.
Yeah. No, it's Shitty Kent, guys.
Nah.
And also Sushi Potato.
Yeah, catch us on Twitch. Thank you guys for listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye!